I'm going to be talking about Unitarian Universalism. The Unitarian belief began shortly after the death of Christ. They became slightly more organized in the middle 1500s in Transylvania and in the mid-1600s in England. Unitarianism flourished in early America. By 1825, Unitarian ministers had formed the Unitarian denomination called the American Unitarian Association. Over the next 150 years, the church grew and their beliefs became more popular. In 1961, in Boston, Massachusetts, two liberal Protestant denominations merged to create the Unitarian Universalism Church. There was no one person who formed this religion. There are well over 800,000 adherents worldwide, mostly residing in the United States. Because of its loving, all-inclusive doctrine, Universalism quickly became popular in the U.S. Originally, Unitarians were Christians who didn't believe in the Holy Trinity, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Instead, they believe in the unity or single aspect of God. They began to stress the importance of rational thinking and the humanity of Jesus. Their basic belief is that God will save everyone and no one will suffer eternal punishment. This is what I got from reading pages 13 to 20. Universalists are Christians who believed in universal salvation. They don't believe a loving God could punish anyone to hell for eternity. Instead, they believe that everyone will be reconciled to God someday. This is also known as pluralism, the belief that all roads lead to God. The second major doctrinal difference is their not believing in the Holy Trinity. The first pattern is which religious motives mentioned is similar to universalism. Inclusiveness equals emphasis on social harmony, belief in many deities. A person can belong and practice several religions. The second pattern is, does universalism have a sacramental, prophetic, or mystical orientation? Universalism is not sacramental, as they are not rigid in their liturgy like Roman Catholics, Lutherans, and Eastern Orthodox Christianity. It does not seem to follow prophetic orientation either. That contact with God is only ensured by the belief and adherence of specific moral rules. Again, this is too rigid for Universalists. In regards to mystical orientation, this may have the closest similarities to Universalism, which is seeking a union with the reality greater than oneself. Nature and the universe are all equally important.